Is the new Backrooms movie le good or is it le bad? That is the question. Jeter here. Today I will be reviewing the new hit movie, The Backrooms. Directed by Kane Parsons, this movie has been a smash hit. As of this recording, The Backrooms has grossed $212 million on a $10 million budget, making Parsons the youngest director ever to reach #1 in the American box office. Now, before I can talk about this movie, I feel like I should talk about the online discourse. As you see, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the director of this movie. You see, because of Parsons' young age and impressive achievements, you have some people out there on the internet claiming that there is simply no way Kane Parsons could have directed this movie, as it is far too good. Instead, the rational conclusion that these people have come up with was that this movie was actually ghost directed by an older and more experienced director known as the Older Gentleman, as A24 would have never given a $10 million budget to some kid with no experience. Frankly, there are a lot of rebuttals to these accusations with no proof. Brave statement here, but young people can make things that are le good. For example, Steven Spielberg directed Jaws at the age of 27. Or how about the fact that the director, Kane Parsons, has posted multiple short films on YouTube about the Backrooms that have garnered tens of millions of views. And I'm pretty sure that these videos are why A24 took a big risk on Parsons. It was because he's already proven himself through the quality of these videos. Now, I also want to talk about some of the reviews about this movie, particularly the negative ones. Now, if you have read a review about this movie that might have put you off from watching it, I implore you to change your mind, because while art is subjective, you can still be objectively wrong, as a lot of these reviews are coming from people with the intelligence of a 15th century potato farmer. You see, one of the reasons why this movie is getting a lot of bad reviews is that a lot of the people watching had very different expectations of this movie. You see, the Backrooms concept originally originates from a creepypasta on 4chan. It blew up on the internet, and you had a lot of people online give their own interpretation of the Backrooms concept. The most popular, and arguably the best, is Kane Parsons' interpretation. However, a lot of the new gens on TikTok weren't expecting the Kane Parsons version of the Backrooms. Instead, they were expecting what I call wiki slop. You see, online, there is a community wiki of the Backrooms. Anyone can add to it. And look, I'm not trying to be a hater, but the quality of writing on this wiki varies greatly. What these individuals wanted to see in the movie was level 666 of the Backrooms, where everything is red and all the objects are made of blood, and if you say the word red 3 times, you'll summon the Red Man, who will kill you and turn you into red. I know I'm exaggerating, but that is kind of what the stuff on the wiki is. Look, I'm not trying to insult these people, but genuinely, you had a lot of people on TikTok expecting the Backrooms movie to look something like this. So yeah, if you read any reviews that may have dissuaded you, give it a chance. Trust me, it's worth your time. Okay, with that all out of the way, let's talk about my movie theater experience. Okay, so first I went to the movie theater at the mall. The movie ticket was $11.50, but using my student ID, I got a student discount. So the movie ticket ended up being around $9.50. Next, unfortunately, I did something I was ashamed to do. I bought food from the concession stand. I'm sorry to disappoint all of you. Look, unfortunately, I was hungry, so I ended up being scammed out of $16. I got some nachos, a hot dog, and the biggest fucking drink I've ever seen. Although I did get ripped off, that drink was massive. This was my first time ever seeing a 64-ounce cup of soda. And people wonder why America's obesity rates are so high compared to the rest of the world. Anyway, I wasn't able to finish the soda, so afterwards I just dumped it in the sink of the bathroom. But anyway, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, the movie. Okay, so after procuring my food, I walked to Theater 6, and I realized my hands are full of snacks, making it difficult to enter the theater. But luckily, a kind middle-aged lady opened the door for me. I said, "Thanks, bro," and proceed to walk in the theater. I didn't sit too high up because there were just a lot of people in the upper rows. Despite the movie being out for more than a month already, there were at least 30 people inside. Anyway, as the movie started, I started thinking of some stupid and slightly offensive bits about the movie. But after 5 minutes, my thoughts stopped, because I was hooked. The movie did a really good job of building tension and dread. The found footage scenes in this movie were godlike. Although I do have a lot of praise for this movie, let's get back to my complaints. One is that I wish the movie would have just showed off more of the backrooms. I do get what the movie was going for, but if you have never engaged with any of Kane Parsons' content and this is your first time watching something backrooms related, there's a chance that this movie might leave you wanting a bit more. I guess what I am trying to say is that I wanted the movie to lean more on the exploration aspect of the backrooms, as I felt that the strongest part of this movie was when the characters were getting lost, navigating an endless maze of liminal space, as I felt that was when the movie was the most entertaining. Don't get me wrong, the movie does show a lot of the backrooms, but I want more, damn it. But despite my few complaints, I can confidently say that this movie is good. Personally, this is the best movie I've seen all year. Probably because it's the only movie I've seen this year. And if I had to give it a rating, I would say it's a level 439 out of a level 10. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.